Vanakkam. Hi, truth lovers. Welcome to SIP, South Indian Perspective, putting the voice of South Indians first. Today, our topic of discussion is Harvest Festival of South India, which is also commonly known as Pongal. Pongal is a harvest festival celebrated by Tamils all over the world, and it is celebrated to thank the sun, Mother Nature, and various other farm animals that help in contributing for the harvest. And this is celebrated in 4 days. This is celebrated for 4 days. And Pongal also marks the beginning of Tamil month called Thai, which is considered a lucky month. It is usually falls on 14th or 15th January of each year. And the festival is also marked by decorating cows, cattle, and painting their horns in different beautiful colors, holding cultural and sports events. Pongal is also a very important festival, not only to the people of Tamil Nadu, but also all Tamil community all over the world, which is celebrated in different parts of the world. And Pongal is also named after a dish which is eaten during the Pongal festival that is called Pongal, and it is derived from the Tamil word Pongu, which means to boil over. Pongal is a 4 day long festival that is typically celebrated in the month of January. And the 4 days are Bogi Pongal, being the first day, and second day is the Surya Pongal, third day is the Matu Pongal, fourth day being the Kanum Pongal. Bogi Pongal is the first day of the festival where cleaning and discarding of old belongings are carried out. It signifies fresh start, new clothes are worn, and the house is also decorated and, if possible, painted with the spirit of festival. And second being the Surya Pongal. Surya Pongal, this is an second day of the festival. At the entrance of everyone's home, and pot is kept that is made up of clay, and fresh rice is cooked, added with milk, and everyone shouts Pongalo Pongal once boiled rice tends to flow outside the pot. And family members also respect the sun, which is considered the ultimate source of energy and the ultimate source of existence of earth from crops, cattle, and every other living organisms. So they would feast on several pongal dishes and the day that was specially prepared on that day. The third being Mat Pongal. So Mat Pongal, this is the third day of Pongal, which is called the Mat Pongal. This day is devoted to honor and thanksgiving for the cattle. Madu, which means cow, and this to remember the hard work that they helped at the time of plowing and all other activities that involved in the agriculture crop building. And here the cows and other cattle are newly bathed, and it is adorned with multiple colors. Even the horns are painted with different colorful colors, and flowers are they're also decorated with flowers, garlands, and other bells. And fourth being Kanum Pongal. This is the fourth day of Pongal. This is dedicated to family members, community, and strengthen its ties. Family members gather together to have a family meal. Young members seek blessing from their old ones, and it is also a day of tradition where different Indian folk dances such as Mailatam, Koilatam, uh, Kolatam, Tapatam, and many other traditional Tamil folk dance are made. Individually, it is performed and also performed with the family and also with social gatherings of different kinds. And this is a day of building and renewing of new relations and the renovation of the old relationships. The next topic of discussion is popular games that are played during this festival season. The first being the Tapatam. This is a traditional music and dance form that is performed during a Pongal festival. It involves use of traditional instruments like tapu or parai, and which is a small drum that is played with hands as well as small sticks. Second being kabaddi. So this is a team sport where players are formed into two teams, each with seven players, and this involves players crossing team and tagging them. And this is one of the popular sports that is played even today, and it has international recognition. It's also part of many international events that is happening right now in the world. And Jallikattu, one of the famous bull taming festival that is celebrated here. This is an both as a game as an art. It needs a lot of practice where men hug the bulls and travel for a period of time. And earlier, on the horns of those ferocious bulls, gold chains and other gift articles been placed, which the winner can take. And these days, it is mere hugging, and it's been watched and telecast by many TV channels live. It's one of the most popular festival during the Pongal, and it happens for almost extends for almost a month. In different parts of Tamil Nadu, it happens in different time. And fourth being roaster fights, goat fights. It's also fought, and it has a lot of bans these days. But some place of Tamil Nadu, they even keep it secretly, and if the police finds it, it will be an issue. But this is also conducted, and there are popular films on that. And here it will be like more of a bet game. The successful uh, roaster or the goat will be garlanded, and it will be huge prize amount will be announced, and the defeated one generally goes into cooking stuff. And fifth being silambatam and its various traditional fights like kalari. These games are conducted. This is in purely in martial arts where individual events and group events are held, and gender biased events are also conducted, which is also very traditional part of this festival, which been followed for countless generations. The sixth festival game being Rekla Race, which is also one of the most traditional games or sports that has been played during the festival season. Here, a bull is hitched to a cart, and it's like a more of a horse race, like it's a bull race with a chart. Uh, Here, there are different varieties and different variants are there, like a single bull hinged cart, double bull hinged cart, and hinged large scale cart, and hinged cart with a single person on top, double person on top. There are very different varieties or variants available in this regular race, which is also popularly celebrated during this event. And it is like olden days race car event, and there are also different tracks in which they go. Based on the tracks, certain bulls are trained. And the next one, seventh being Uri Adi Vilayattu, which is a popular game, and it is also an non-gender biased game where a pot is being tied up in a rope and are made to hang, and it will be oscillating. People will be given a stick through which they need to break it. There are a certain time frame within which you should do it, and if you're successful, inside the pot there will be a lot of gifts, candies, and chocolates, and sometimes even costly items will also be available. And there are different rules and different variants in that. There are certain games where you need to blindfold yourself and break. There are certain events without blindfold. You can do it as a team, and different regions of Tamil Nadu, the rules keeps on changing, and every one of those will be really interesting. This pulls in huge crowd. And next one being rope pulling festival. It's also played as an individual and as a team. And stone collection, sack race, and other small three-leg race or swimming race is also being conducted, where two persons will be tied by a small rope and they'll be asked to swim, they're asked to run. So likewise, three-leg race and other team races all there. And other being the traditional one, cooking, painting competition, column competition will also be held. And last but not one of the top 10 we are taking. And the 10th being Kall Karaital. It is one of the traditional game where stone balls of different sizes will be kept, and generally it's an endurance game where an individual has to lift it and move it to a certain distance. It is calculated who lifts it and carries it particular distance is considered as a winner. And there are certain cases where they need to lift it and throw to a certain distance, and they need to take it over their shoulder and throw. There are certain different variants in that also. This is also one of the most popular. It is also said earlier, you need to, if you need to marry a girl, you need to win in this competition only, then they would give a girl for you. So this is such a traditional game, and this also attracts huge young men to this festival. So overall conclusion, if you could see, most of these events and games involve group and family members, big, or I could say big communities involved, bringing in closeness and strengthening the bond between family members and social groups and different communities based on their interest, their celebrated people of faith, uh, or gathered together. This festival is beyond religion, caste, and other different ethnicity, and people of all faiths, people of no faith, agnostic, rationalist, everyone celebrate alike, as it's a Tamil festival. It's a harvest festival, and this is a thanking the nature and bringing bond between human and nature and the surrounding he lives in, bringing in peace and love with the nature and the ecosystem that help the individual, family, and the society to progress is a basic motto of this festival. And this festival also bring in good qualities like sharing, community living, and helping the need, cost management, a lot of social skills that an individual need to progress in his day-to-day life are learned during this festival. And this also a continuation of tradition that is followed for countless generations. And at least as per my knowledge, it's more than at least from third to fourth century BC onwards, this festival is celebrated by Tamils. And this festival brings in progress, and sharing of progress with his fellow humans is the main objective of this festival, and all to thank the nature because of which his very existence is there. So let us unite and celebrate Pongal and celebrate our farmers and the farm helping animals, and let us rejoice. So I wish to end this video by saying Pongal o Pongal, let the joy and happiness outpour in your life forever. And thank you, truth lovers. Vanakkam. Do support this channel by hitting on like button, click on subscribe button. This is your Maran signing off. See you next week with more useful videos. Thank you. Vanakkam.